Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your fucking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Right to the air is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18. Go.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Okay, break. Get it. Viking 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, Trap 60, 18 Rattler, 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Checks it down, Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Krosky-Merritt, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
70 Timberwolves.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And they work this out past the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. 19 strike. Buffalo 18. Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. The Seahawks at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at the 41. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Here's a diving catch right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Ready.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got it down to the 28.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the end zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think he had eyes on that run the whole time. Good anticipation because it seemed to me he waited for the coverage to get drawn away and then had the easy scamper out of bounds to get the short yardage first down.
18 Rattler.
Daniels looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 10, 19, Panther 60, 10, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70 red, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10 at the 47.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is Samuel. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action. Daniels. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now. Hop, 70. Hop. Let's go.
To the air goes Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Now that's 18, 60 Eagles, 67 Pirates, trap 50, trap 50, Panther 11, cut 19, cut 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a throw right sideline is complete. Inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7th. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Complete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Come on. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. Check.
And going right back to Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
62. Warriors 70. 18. 5 here. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
19. Cub 7 Pirates. 7 Pop. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now back to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
60 Bobcats. 60.
Now they'll change things up. Walker now on 1st and 10. Solid stiff arm. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another Seahawks.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Check. Hawk, trap 50. Trap 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Warriors, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. 19 Lions, Panther 11, Panther.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18, go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
38-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw is Daniels. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
53-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Daniels. Got him in right side. It's McCaffrey. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, ready? Viking 18. Let's ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 63 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
65, 19 Lions. Come 19, come 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on. Set. Warriors, talk, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
This could be... Start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19, 18. Trap 50, trap, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hooker. It's complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
18, Pioneer.
Now a play fake here on first down. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
On the go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Daniel's going to keep it. He's got the hook up here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards the pickup, first down Washington.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Daniels looking to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Well, now they'll try the end around. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Complete to Johnston here. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 17. 19 Lions. Cut 19. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready,
On fourth down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Luke McCaffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Lutz with the extra point, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 65. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up Sackett.
At the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
18. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw here. And this is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. But now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
7 Pirates, 7 Warriors, 17, 19 Lions. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. He sets to fire deep. And this is going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker. And that'll move it a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Tag. 77, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
Rattler 60.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 3-yard line.
Now Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Next to score, Seahawks 24, Commanders 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Bronco 80. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Third down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here now, second and goal.
Second and goal on the Seahawks 1-yard.
They'll look to throw again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ben Simmons taking it in. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. This is first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hot 70, hot 70. Mustang 19. 19 Lions, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gets this complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
60 Eagles, 6 Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, Panther and left, 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready, right?
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And some room to roam now. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? running with it after he couldn't find the throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
From the gun, it's Walker. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then dropped just inside the 20.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, we should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! Roll, go!
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Cougar 19!
They'll drop the throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 19 tight.
He's back to throw. Pass complete to Harris. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.